where is the next best real estate?
Hold on, we decided to get Mitty more comfortable. We're in the wrestling stance. This is our Facebook Live, and now Mitty's ready to give him your best. Ready for the single leg takedown.
Our Facebook Live, why are we doing it today? Because one of the most common questions we get asked is, where is the next best real estate investment? It reminds me of the Wayne Gretzky saying, go to where the puck is going and not where it is. And I don't think up until
Brilliant.
till this point, it's really takes some. I don't think people think about, like, it's the long-term outlook and the long-term outlook and the infrastructure and all that great stuff. Well, today we have Eric, who is here, who was involved with the Montco Planning Commission and getting us some statistics to help us to better find where is the next best investment.
Yeah, so we had a really dynamic program. By the way, this information is available on the Montgomery County Planning Commission's website, which is montcopa.org. You can find the strat plan, the strategic plan, and all the planning going, they have a vision through 2040, which is really amazing. But what was amazing about this program that we attended just last week was how much impact infrastructure has, the improvement of infrastructure has on residential real estate. It really was mind-boggling. To illustrate the point, the fastest growing or the best performing area of Montgomery County between 2011 and 2016 from a residential real estate standpoint, the Perkiomen Trail, which is a 19-mile trail from Oaks all the way up to Green Lane in our county. So we're talking about vastly different housing stock, vastly different real estate taxes, vastly different size of the school districts. I mean, a huge, diverse group. If you're within walking distance of the Perkiomen Trail, your real estate was up 29% over the past 5 years. Better than any other area in the county.
Wow. And did you find that a lot of people who were with you knew that? Or was that a surprise to a lot of people? Or is that...
I think it was eye-opening to a lot of us that attended the program, was just how powerful walking trails and PennDOT and SEPTA infrastructure is, and how there's a lagging effect. The other part that we learned was, you're talking about this 10-year window by the time that infrastructure, the Perkiomen Trail, for example, was completed in 2004. Now, obviously, we had a rough market there.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah, we had the dark ages there, real estate for a couple of years. But you're talking about 10 years, and lo and behold, 2011 to 2016, that was the best performing. So again, what they did was they took about a half a mile on either side of the Perky Trail. We studied the real estate, which is basically walking distance to the Perkiomen Trail. It's really, really amazing stuff.
Well, and a lot of the investors ask us, where is the next one? So an infrastructure and getting it approved and getting the dollars and the cents. So based on the information you had, so if you took us 5 years ago, you would have said, hey, be within close to the Perky Trail. But now for the next 5-10 years, what is the conversation about, and where should you be investing if you're a long-term real estate investor?
Yeah, this is a lock, by the way. I would go empty the 529 plan. I'd go empty your 401ks, plow all your money into these areas. No, I'm kidding, by the way. Put a disclaimer at the bottom. This is based upon statistics. But anyway, what we know now is Lansdale, actually, they have had a ton of infrastructure improvements. In fact, SEPTA has only installed one new train station in the past 30 years, and that train station is in Lansdale. So really, really a lot of dynamic infrastructure and investment going on in the borough. And, right now we can't see a statistical link to that, but if we follow our 10-year average, I think Lansdale is really poised to start, really taking off. They got some commercial investment, which usually you have infrastructure, then commercial comes in, and then the residential real estate benefits from the commercial. That's what I've learned through the Montgomery County Planning Commission's program and our MLS's program.
And a lot of conversation, a lot of questions I get asked about the King of Prussia, the town center. Any conversations about that?
Yeah, there's a lot of conversation, but again, I think you're going to see that start to take off in the next 5 years or so. King of Prussia, what's interesting is they went heavy in retail. I mean, King of Prussia Mall, one of the best performing properties in that REITs, in the Simon Group. I think they're the owner. King of Prussia Mall, one of the dominant properties in their portfolio. So retail, for whatever reason, is working for them. I think most pundits would be a little gun shy of retail real estate in the long term because just the pressure from online and Amazon buying Whole Foods and all that other stuff. So
why, you'd be worried about Amazon? That was your competitor?
Yeah, right. Why would you worry about something like that? I think another one, though, talking about the King of Prussia infrastructure, you have that lock-tailed with, I don't know if that's a word, you have that in step with the Norristown improvements to Lafayette Street, PennDOT's improvement. They're going to be adding actually a turnpike exit in the Norristown, Bridgeport area. So again, if we follow, now that infrastructure is not even completed yet. The work's going on as we speak. So we fast forward 10, 12 years from today, that could be an area that's really prime because you have the King of Prussia, Valley Forge Town Center, which is, that's the commercial that generally starts the trend for residential. So you got your commercial real estate, which is going gangbusters in King of Prussia. Now you got an infrastructure improvement. You have the potential of a rail line being added there. Sooner or later, that residential real estate is going to start to benefit.
The rail line, is that, and was there any conversation, is that soon, is that way off, is that?
Yeah, it should be, all they need is $1.2 billion, so I think tomorrow or maybe by the end of June, definitely, we should, look, these projects are major undertakings, they take funding, they take all kinds of different things, but it was really dynamic discussion. I would urge anybody in real estate, either as a practitioner or as an investor, you really want to hop on the Montgomery County's website or whatever county you're in. They all have the planning commissions, at least I think. It was just amazing to really see dollar for dollar how these infrastructure improvements, what they really do to our daily lives. So check it out. Thanks for joining us on Facebook Live. We'll catch you on the rebound.